Wike is not reliable. I know Wike is in his fold. They are dining and whining, but it's not gonna be long. We have this very character of betrayer. It is part of his life. Throughout his political career, you will always see him coming after those who gave him succor, who gave him platform. And Tinubu will not be an exception. If he fails to manage Wike this time and show him the exit door this time, it will be very difficult for him to come and win 2027 election. Wike himself, I know, he has his own personal interest of neither being the vice president or even aspiring for the presidency. And it is very, very clear. If you are not part of politics in Nigeria, you will not understand this thing I'm saying. Wike is a betrayer and cannot be trusted for a single fact that he, at the dying minute, he betrayed the PDP, he betrayed BDP, and betrayed Labour Party, and carried all the votes these people had and gave to APC. Yes, it will still come around. Let Tinubu not think he has somebody who he has to trust. He has nothing to trust about this very man, because he will bring disgrace. He has a leaking mouth. He talks anyhow. He is very arrogant. He's not somebody that is reliable. And you see, for the start, you see what he's doing in River State now. How can you go and burn down the properties of the state that they use the taxpayers' money to build? And you see how economically declined and economically emaciated.
Amongst 1 week, Wike should allow Fubara to rest. Please and please, send the message to him. Send the message to him. Allow this young man to rest. He have every mind to treat River State fair. And it will be a very big shame to riverine people to allow Wike to torment Fubara. I must tell them the truth. This is their turn. The judge, you people should rise up. This is an opportunity to put River State in a good shape.
As a governor, as a minister, or okay, let me not go to minister, but as a governor, House of Rep, members of our assemblies, you understand? You can't come on whether during campaign or after campaign or in whatsoever need or whatever cause. Say you will build school, you will put electricity, those are your primary rights. Those are the things that you are supposed to do. Whether you announce it or not, whether those are what you are called to do.
But if it was Wike that was doing this, everywhere will be bubbling, people will be happy, there will be,
you see,
bring musicians to do all those things. So it just seems that anything Fubara does that, it just like they say there's no development.
No. You see, in that particular aspect,
yes,
everybody have his or her own style of leadership or ruling. You understand? Yes, Fubara is not maybe that kind of body maybe in leadership, understand? But the only area I said maybe I'm not supporting him or I dislike what he's doing is for him dishonoring his master. His predecessor. The one that fought for him tirelessly, the one that even took a bullet on his behalf. I don't know if you understand.
Fubara bite the hand and fed him.
Thank you very much. God bless you. Apart from that aspect, at least because
but he since Fubara side is getting stronger, why the Wike side, the pro-Wike law will get to make up?
No, don't say such. Don't say so. You see, this Martin Samehule and his men, they are trying to follow the rule of law. If you could remember last time,
defected to the other parties.
That is not for you to determine. That is for court to determine. We are all novice in anything that has to do with law. Let the people that they say they are, they say they are the learned men. You can't answer a learned person. They say they are the learned people. So they will look into it and give us whatever result comes out from it. If you see in related court judgment, or for instance, when it's favored Fubara, oh, the masses are with us. With the masses, oh, we are one. But when it's favored Wike, oh, he has paid bribe. he paid bribe. The one that you want, did you not pay bribe? I don't understand.
When you look at the constitution, if you are on seat and you defect, that means your seat will be vacant. It is enshrined in the Nigerian constitution. So those people are defected house members.
You see, that's why.
And the Okojombo, the
Fubara lawmaker
for elections of the vacant seat of the 27 defected.
That's right. That's what I said. When you don't know anything, in fact, or whatever you have believed in, you know, so many people have believed in lies all their life, believing that the lie is the truth. You understand? So this is what I'm trying to point out for you in that particular aspect. This is politics. So whatever you will do, maybe to hit your opponent, is politics. Not hitting does not mean maybe physical hitting. You understand me? Though your strategies, these are maybe Martin Samehule's strategy in winning the person they are, let me say,
Fubara.
Yes, understand? So there is no way 3 persons will decide what happened in the whole River State. River State is too large for that now. And as you can see, Martin Samehule is not a noisemaker. No. He's following it one step at the other. He's trying, because let me clear this fact. You remember after the presidential peace talked, some people advised our governor this is not constitutional. So to me, it's a personal opinion. To me, I can say that since it's maybe it's not politically maybe this thing. So now, Martin Samehule and his men are trying to follow it constitutionally. So that because they try settling us, he said it's not constitutional.
Our former president Obasanjo that consult that word, Minister of Niger Delta. Why did Tinubu scrap the Niger Delta minister? So they have every right to give him warning, even including me. If it were me, I would still give him warning, because that Niger Delta ministry have been there even since 16 years ago or 18 years ago. The Niger Delta ministry have been there, reaching his own turn. He scrapped the ministry for what? And in what purpose? Is it because is the word the Niger Delta ministry is it not working? It's working within among us here. Why did he scrap it? So the warning is to even, I didn't see it. If it were me, I would give me fast figure. I could even bomb the Asorok so that he will know the word, scrapping that word, Niger Delta.
But this state, no state can function very well. If you don't pay them allocation, how would they feed with their family? I mean, their salary. How would they feed with their family? How would they pay workers' salary? So I think it's not a welcomed one, and I believe that a appeal court will upturn it. Not that in judiciary we don't have good people, we still have good people. We still have good people. But it's just that, like someone was listening to radio this morning, you know, say Bible said, the gift of a man maketh a way for him. Are you hearing me? The gift of our former governor, the current FC minister, maybe he's making a way for him. Gift of building houses for judges. He started in this state. He's not far from here, just as here. Go there, you see where he built houses for judges. Gift of cars and other ones that we don't know. But this one is pronounced. This one I'm telling here, and the people of the state know. So how can the judge favored the current governor? You understand? I think that act alone, they are supposed to question the judges. Why would they be taking such gift from a serving governor or from a serving minister? You understand? Indirectly, if you ask me, indirectly, that is a bribe.
So we can bribe the judges, and they are
indirectly, he gave them gift.
But they said
he give them gift.
In River State does not concern Wike. That Wike is not in Abuja. Wike does not have
all this court case that is favoring them, or his fashion. He is.
They said right now currently that Fubara is the problem. Fubara is the one instigating because he refused to follow the rule of law.
The rule of law.
Yes.
Where the rule of law will say stopped local government allocation. Where the rule of law. Okay, let me comfort in this local government election. Supreme Court, the highest court in Nigeria of the land gave verdict and gave them some months, I think 3 months, that any state that do not conduct election for the LGAs will not be released allocation to. True or false? Good. And they went to court at that minute after election process had almost completed by about 80%. They went to court, and the same judges that I'm telling you that were giving gifts ruled that election that is almost 80% conclusion should not hold, ruling against Supreme Court rule. Supreme Court ruled that there should be an elected bodies in local governments, and that is the area where our governor stands.
Following the rule of law.
Following the rule of law. That is to tell you that he is law-abiding citizen, and he conducted that election.
They call it purported elections.
That is what they will say now. But 90% of Rivers people are solidly support of that election.
And democracy is for the people.
And democracy is for the people, by the people, and for the people.
So Fubara is following the rule of law. Wike is one trying to sabotage this.
He's following rule of law, but I'm seeing the other side, the opposition, trying to frustrate democracy in Nigeria. Please, the president, every other person should sit up and do the right thing. We shouldn't take because of one man's interest and spoil our democracy that we are trying to build up. Did you know that if anything happens, it becomes reference purposes? In my adage, they said anything.
Other states are watching.
Yes, other states are watching. Other states are watching. So if similar thing happens to other states, there will be reference of what happened in Rivers State. People will reference it. It happened in Rivers State, and they judge in favor of the opposition. So these things, when the judges are judged, please, they should put all these things in place. They should put it considering.
There have been several attacks on the judges in the recent week. Like the judges they should be no participant because judge now seems to be appointees of a political party.
Yes.
Appointees of the current government.
Yes.
Appointee. Judges of Nigeria should be an independent.
They are supposed to be completely independent, but we have 3 types of government: executives, legislature, and the judiciary. But the judiciary are still under the executive because it is executive that appoints their leaders. The judges are not the rest. It is executive. And you understand? Then tell me, if executive brought a matter, how will you do that matter?
Let's quickly go to the actions of Fubara to the court judges. Yesterday he came out to say already he's paying workers today.
Yes. Today.
Local government allocation should worry about
the contractors.
The contractors,
yes.
They are getting paid. And
remember, I used to tell you that it's a God sent.
How would this affect the River State?
Remember that it's a God sent. It happened in the Lagos State when this current president were governor of Lagos State. Were you not aware?
I'm aware.
Yes, Tinubu and Obasanjo.
But it's a different scenario.
Okay, but almost similar thing. You understand?
River State has a way of generating several.
River State also has a way of generating revenues. We don't want to see. The way I see Fubara don't want to harm people. If he wants to harm people, those companies, we may obstruct them. He may obstruct them not to be releasing a revenue to federal government. If you do so, they would withdraw your certificate because you operate in our state. Are you hearing me? But he's a peace-making man. He's a peace kind of man. He said the civil servant should not bother. I will pay. And my government did not come to steal money. We will give proper accountability of how our money is being used. In fact, this is the kind of governor we need in this state. This is the kind of governor we need in this state. In fact, that one sweet us since yesterday. The civil servants they did not panic again. They say, come on, our governor have assured us that I will pay your salaries.
Which is 85,000.
Which is 85,000 minimum wage. Are you hearing that? So he's a good man. He mentioned how they said in 1 week's time they will leave office. He did Thanksgiving yesterday, which was the truth. He named how they went to Abuja for peace, for reconciliation. He accepted and he came back and started implementing what they agreed there, and they refused to do their own part. He withdrew some cases from court for interest of peace. It is when he saw these people are not ready to
for peace.
For peace, so yes, they are not ready. They are not ready for the peace. They are not.